Yes, once again, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon. First I'll discuss the homework question of tabulation. I'm doing it on the board and verify if you have any mistake in that. So, 2 questions I have given in homework. 3 questions. So, exercise question I'm discussing, illustration is with solution. So, I assume there should not be any doubt. Page 63, question 7 I am discussing. Exercise 2, section E, page 63, question 7. So you are given the 2 attributes are standard and gender. I am not making the table systematically, just homework, so I am discussing it here. Standard will come here and gender will come here. Okay. The 3 standards are 10, 11 and 12. So 10, 11, 12 and total. Genders will be boys, girls and total. Okay. Now you are given that. Who will put in this table? There were 850 students studying in higher standards of a school. So grand total will be 850. The number of students in 10, 11 and 12 are in the proportion of 8:5:4. So proportion of 10, 11 and 12 students are 8:5:4. Now yesterday I discussed this, how do we solve the ratio? 8 plus 5, 13 plus 4, 17. 8 by 17, 5 by 17, 4 by 17. Any confusion in this?
No.
Now 850 into 8 by 17 is 400. 850 into 5 by 17 is 250. 850 into 4 by 17 is 150. Any confusion in this? You can cross check. Okay, so 400 will come in 10 standard. 250 will come in 11 and 150 in 12. 15 to 400, sorry. So 400, 250 and 200. Okay, I told you the shortcut method in calculator. What? First 850 divide by 17, then into 8 equals to 5 equals to 4 equals to. Okay, shall I read further? Anyone not clear up till here? Now in standard 10 the number of boys is 30%. Standard 10 there are 400 students. 400 into 30%, 120 are boys and remaining 280 are girls. Take 400 into 30%. What do you get? Now directly press minus equals to. What do you get? 280. They are girls. Any confusion in this? Next sentence it is given. Yes?
Even number of students of school, so सारे 850 के लिए
255
Okay. In standard 10 the number of boys is 30% of number of students in the school. Okay, then 850 into 30%, 255. 400 minus 255, 145. Okay, they are 30% of total number of students of school. So 850 into 30%, 255 and 400 minus 255, 145. Any confusion in this? Further,
Sir, 175.
what 175? 400 minus 245, 55, do with good calculators. Next. In standard 11, the number of boys and girls are equal. So 250 divided by 2, 125, 125. Equal means we will simply divide by 2. So 250 divided by 2, 125, 125. Any confusion in this? Now important is this next one. In standard 12, the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls. In standard 12, there are 200 total people. In standard 12, there are total 200 people. Now they say the number of boys are 3 times the number of girls. Yesterday I told you, whenever two informations are compared, suppose or assumption should be done for second. Now here it is given boys are 3 times the number of girls. Will we make assumption for boys or for girls? And assume it simply 1. That's it. Suppose the number of girls are 1. Now boys are 3 times of number of girls. So 1 into 3 means the ratio is 3:1. 3 plus 1? 3 by 4, 1 by 4. 200 into 3 by 4, 150. 200 into 1 by 4, 50. So 150 boys, 50 girls. 255, 375, 525, 385, 30. 145, 270, 320. Did everyone of you understand this? Raise your hand who is not there with this portion. Read that last sentence loudly.
In standard 12, the number of boys is 3 times the number of girls.
Boys are 3 times the number of girls. Two informations compared. So whenever two informations are compared, you assume for second. Boys are 3 times the number of girls means we'll make assumption for girls. What will you assume? Simply assume 1. Suppose the number of girls are 1. Now boys are 3 times the number of girls. Means number of boys will be 1 into 3, 3. So when boys are 3, the number of girls are 1. What is the ratio? 3:1. 3 plus 1, 4. So 3 by 4, 1 by 4. 200 into 3 by 4, 150. 200 into 1 by 4, 50. And see, boys 150, girls 50. Are boys 3 times the number of girls or not? 150 is 3 times of 50. Understood that? Raise your hand who wants me to explain any part once again. So this was your homework question. Everyone is clear with it, how to do it? One more question is there with 2 attributes that we'll take up first today, and then with 3 attributes question. Okay? Page 65, section F, question 5. Page 65, section F, question 5. We'll read the question and identify the attributes. Okay? Pay attention. The students of a university were classified according to faculty and gender. Nothing to read now. Got the 2 attributes. Which are the 2 attributes? But faculties will have to read the question. Gender we know. For that we need not read the question. There are only 2 genders in the world. For your questions 2 only. So 2 genders will always be there in your questions, male and female. Okay? But faculties, many others will have to read the question to find the faculties. I am not reading the whole question. Second line, underline engineering. You find it? All of you find it? Third line, underline commerce. Fourth line, medical. Fifth line, science. In between you have it. Sixth line at the end, arts. 7 and 8, nothing. Did you all get this, faculties? Yeah. So faculty will come in rows, gender will come in columns. Raise your hand who is not given the attributes in the question. So write down. Heading will be table showing what is the first attribute? So table showing faculty wise, and second attribute gender wise, classification, of students of a university. Okay, last benchers are able to read what is written on the board? Yes. Anyone having any confusion in that? So, 2 attributes means this diagonal, underline, rows we will have faculty and columns we will have gender. In faculty, first we have seen engineering, next line we have seen commerce, third line we have seen medical, fourth line we have seen science. After medical, this science, right? And next line we have seen arts and total. Every attribute will have its own total. Gender, boys, girls, total. Any confusions? All of you are clear with the structure of the table? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only the person whom I am asking will answer, okay? So be attentive. The students of a university were classified according to faculty and gender. 60% of total 40,000 students were boys. Vanshika, 40,000 where will we write? Grand total. Yes, Vanshika, further 60% where will we write? What is the amount? Calculate 60%. What is the value of 60% counted? Do you have the calculator?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the calculator? Yes, sir. Yes, do it on your own. Others, silence. Answer it to me, what is the problem? Don't know how to count percentage in calculator. So many questions I am discussing it. Out, you both will be out. Rima and Ruby. Stand up. So many questions, what are you doing when we are discussing the percentages? And homework you are simply copying it means. Question?
24,000.
Put 40,000 into 60%. 24,000, do you get it or not? So you are clear how to calculate percentage, but last whole period you did not understand this. Where will we write 24,000? Read the sentence loudly. Where will we write 24,000? Yes? Yes? Read it loudly. Read the sentence loudly. 60% sentence, read it loudly. You did not understand this language. What is your name, the new student? Viraj.
In the boys, total boys total.
What the value we will write?
24.
Boys is written or not? So what you did not understand? 60% of this are boys. So total number of boys in the university are 24,000. Now understood that? That's it. You keep saying. 40,000 into 60%, did you all get 24,000?
Yes.
Vanshika, what else can be obtained? What else can be obtained? Silence! No one will speak in between. No whispering and murmuring in between. How do you get that? Acha, you press minus so it. Otherwise, suppose nothing was there in the calculator, then how would you count it? 40,000 minus 24,000. Sit down. Did you understand this? Okay, 16,000 are the number of girls. Do it once again. 40,000 into 60%. What do you get? Simply press minus and equals to. Do you all get 16,000 or not?
Yes.
Anyone having any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Further. Underline the sentence. The number of girls, Shiv and Manish. Complete silence when I am discussing and complete concentration on the question only.
चलो माइनस और इक्वल टू हमारे किसी के कैलकुलेटर में नहीं
Which calculators you have?
कैसे
Give me one of the Cassio's calculators. Duplicate or original Casio? In Casio, it is better. You don't have to press equal to. Do it 40,000 into 60%. What did you get?
24,000
Now simply press minus. That's it. It's a duplicate Casio. Give it back to the person from whom you purchased. After the class, you will sort it out. Now be attentive. The number of girls in the engineering faculty was 3 times the number of girls in commerce faculty. Underline this sentence. Right now, keep this sentence pending. We cannot get anything. You are given engineering girls are 3 times commerce, but we don't have commerce girls only. So until and unless we have the number of girls in commerce, we cannot get the number of girls in engineering. So keep this sentence pending. We will come back to this sentence whenever we get the number of girls in commerce. Raise your hand who did not understand. All are clear with it? Manchita, clear with it? 15% and 10% of total number of university students were boys and girls respectively who belonged to medical faculty. Drashti, correct. So now, dear reader, 15% and 10% of total number of university students. Total number of university students are 40,000. Do it 40,000 into 15%. What do you get?
6,000.
Don't press on. You get 6,000. Write it in medical boys. What is the other percentage? Directly press 10 and percent. What do you get?
4,000.
Write it in girls. Or else 40,000 into 10%. What is that? 4,000. 40,000 into 15%, 6,000. 40,000 into 10%, 4,000. Now it is written that 15% and 10% of total number of university students were boys and girls respectively who belonged to medical faculty. So 40,000 into 15%, 6,000 are boys of medical. 40,000 into 10%, 4,000 are girls of medical. Any doubts with this? All are clear with this? Roshni, what else can you obtain? What is that? 6,000 plus 4,000, total medical students will be 10,000. Anyone having any doubt in this? All are clear up till here? Next. 20% of total number of students in the university belonged to the faculty of science. So, Bhavya?
20% of total number of branches.
Where will be that? Yes, be attentive. 20% of total number of students. So do 40,000 into 20 and plus percent. What do you get? They are the total number of students of science faculty. So in science, total write 8,000. Raise your hand who is not there by 8,000 science total. Everyone is there by 8,000 science total. Vanshika, read the sentence. Read it so that I can listen. You don't have to speak in Bhavya's ears. I should be able to listen what you are speaking. Loudly. Once again. Once again loudly. Yes? Throat problem. Others please keep silence. Read it once again. Belong to the faculty of science. So 40,000 into 20%, 8,000 belong to the faculty of science. Is everyone clear with this? Further, and among these students, the number of girls, unlike the number of girls, were 1/7 of the number of boys. Put your pens down. Be attentive. In science, there are 8,000, and among these, they say that number of girls were 1/7 the number of boys. What did we discuss when two informations are given? Always assume for the second. Will you assume for boys or for girls? The number of girls were 1/7 of the number of boys. Second information is boys. You'll make assumption for boys. Now be attentive. Because it is given 1/7, assume the number of boys as 7. Whenever you are given in fraction, like in homework it was given 3 times. There was no fraction, so you assume 1. But whenever you are given the information in fraction, then assume the denominator. So if they say 1/4, then assume 4. If they say, slow, 1/6, 6. And Rima, if they say 2/5, if they say 2/5, what do we assume for 2/5? No, 5 is correct. What did I tell when it is in fraction? Assume the denominator. What is the numerator does not make any difference. Understood this? So first of all, girls are 1/7 of boys. We'll assume for boys. What will we assume for boys? 7. So suppose the number of boys are 7. Now girls are 1/7 of boys. This is the reason we assume 7. If you assume 1, then it would come in decimals. 1/7, the number of girls will come 0.17 girls. This is the reason we assume the number of boys as 7. Okay? So suppose the number of boys are 7. The number of girls 7 into 1/7, 1. Means the ratio comes to 7:1. 7 plus 1? 8. 7 by 8, 1 by 8. 8,000 into 7 by 8, 7,000. 8,000 into 1 by 8, 1,000. See, are the number of girls 1,000? 1/7 of number of boys 7,000 or not?
Yes.
So boys will be 7,000 and girls will be
1,000.
So whenever you have these two informations in fraction, first of all, two informations means assume for second. And what will you assume for second if it is in fraction?
Denominator.
Because it is given girls are 1/7 of boys, the number of boys we take it as 7. So girls 7 into 1/7, 1. 7 is to 1 means 7 plus 1.
8.
So 7 by 8, 1 by 8. 8,000 into 7 by 8, 7,000. 8,000 into 1 by 8, 1,000. Raise your hand who did not understand this. All are clear with it? Note it down. All of you have completed this? So in this science, boys column write 7,000, girls column write 1,000. Anyone who wants me to explain it again? All are clear up till here? Shall I proceed further? Who are still writing? Raise your hand. Next. 7% and 17% of total number of students of arts faculty were boys and girls respectively. Khushbu, just tell me where will we write 2,800 and 6,800. Where will we write that?
2,800 in boys, 600.
6,800
in girls.
in arts. Correct. Be attentive. First of all, the language is wrong. But Gujarat board, salute to that. Many more mistakes you will find during the year. Basically, in Gujarat board, what they do is first they print Gujarati medium textbooks. They translate it into English medium textbooks. So the translation is fantastic. Okay? When you say "Chalta chalta nadi aayi," they'll say "walking walking river came." So perfect translation is done from Gujarati to English. The language is given as 7% and 17% of total number of students of arts faculty. It is wrong. 7 and 17% is not total number of students of arts, it is of university. But you interpret it that way. The language should have been 7% and 17% of total number of students of university are boys and girls of arts faculty. That should have been the correct language. But we assume that way also. Are you okay with this? So all of you do it. 40,000 into 7%, 2,800. They are the boys of arts faculty. Any confusion in this? And do 40,000 into 17%, 6,800. They are the girls of arts faculty. Raise your hand who did not understand this. Dhruvi, what else can we obtain? Yes, 2,800 plus 6,800, 9,600 are the total number of students of arts faculty. Okay, 2,800 plus 6,800, 9,600. Any confusions up till here? See, next sentence is the correct language. Like if you read that, 3.75% of total number of students of university. This is the correct language. 3.75% of total number of students of university belong to the commerce faculty. Mayur? That will be right. What about? Silence, Rodriguez, don't tell him which sentence we are doing. He should be knowing. If he is attending. 1,500, where will be that? Commerce where? Total. Don't talk in between when I am discussing something. Okay? Yes? Who has not got a calculator? Stand up those who don't have the calculators. Yesterday those who did not have it have done it one time. Now which question number is going on? So 4 of you will do this 5 times. Okay, Shiv, me, Akshat and Shlok. All others are having it? Tell me, because next number of question is 9. If you don't have it, tell me right now only. You'll get 5 times. If I find it in the next question, I'll give you 9 into 2, 18. Because you did not tell me the correct thing earlier. Only 4 people are not having it, everyone else is having it. Okay, 4 of you 5 tests, but show it to me on Monday because tomorrow day after tomorrow you have the test. Sit down. Yes, do it 40,000 into 3.75%. Do you get 1,500?
Yes.
They say they are the total number of students of commerce faculty. Any confusion? Now further, the proportion of boys and girls among them was 3:7. Now we are clear with the proportion. So commerce, show the calculations. Commerce, there are 1,500 and boys, girls, 3:7. 3 plus 7? So 3 by 10, 7 by 10. 1,500 into 3 by 10, 450. 1,500 into 7 by 10, 1050. Check it everyone. 450 are boys. Here you'll write commerce boys, commerce girls, 1050. Raise your hand who did not understand the last sentence. So this was the correct sentence. Of university should be there. Everywhere it should be of university. Okay. Anyone who wants me to explain commerce again? All okay with this? Urvi, how can we obtain engineering? So now, be written simply balance amount. Do it everyone. 24,000 minus 450 minus 6,000 minus 7,000 minus 2,800. What is left out? 7,750. That is boys of engineering. Vanshita, did you understand 7,750 how is it obtained? So how will we find girls of engineering in the same manner? Don't ask anyone. Yes? Kelsey? What happened? You carry computer around with you. Calculators will not do the purpose. What are you doing? Is it 3150? 16,000 minus 1050 minus 4,000 minus 1,000 minus 6,800. Why is it taking so much time? Now 7750 plus 3150 is 10,900. That sentence is useless only, no relevance. We got the table. We can cross verify. See that we underline engineering girls are 3 times commerce girls. See engineering girls 3150, commerce girls 1050, 1050 into 3, 3150. We automatically get that. That engineering girls are 3 times the commerce girls. So all of you are clear with this question? Any confusion? Now 3 attributes. First question of 3 attributes, I'll explain it thoroughly. Okay, one row I'll explain, one more is a similar one which will try on you, and third again I'll explain. Page 63, question number 8. Just have a glimpse of the question. Do you find girls is written in the first sentence? Sorry, not question 8, question 9. Question 9. Page 63, question 9. Do you find 2,000 applicants are there in graduate, postgraduate and professional? And then that graduate, postgraduate, professional means what will be the attribute? What will you write in the heading of that attribute? Pramati? Qualification or degree? Okay, what is the attribute? First one, degree. Which are the 3 degrees? Graduate, postgraduate, professional. That we will write in columns. Below that, underline males. Same sentence, males. So what is the second attribute? Gender, male, female, total. Below that, underline married. Third attribute? Marital status. Married, unmarried, total. That will come in the sub columns. So, anyone who wants me to read the question still? All of you are able to identify the attribute. In exams also, no need to waste time on reading the whole question. Just see overall views and find out which are the attributes involved. So, write down. Exercise 1, section E, page 63. Question number 9. Table showing what is the first attribute? Qualification or degree wise. Anything can be written. Degree is a small word. Comma. Gender wise. Not gender. And marital status wise. Classification of, is it bank applications? Classification of job applications in a bank. Now 3 attributes, so this way we attended. Degree, then gender, status. Okay, 3 attributes. Degree, graduates, postgraduates, professionals, total. Gender, male, female, total. Status, married, unmarried, total. If you use any short forms, you'll write it in the notes. For what we attended? I am doing for First information, first sentence, 2-3 sentences. One more you'll try on your own. Then again one more do on the board. So listen carefully. Or in fact, first I'll explain one, second I'll ask you, third you'll try on your own. That will be better. A bank receives 2,000 applications as a response to the job advertisement. Everyone be attended. 2,000 will come in the grand total. Did you write that? Now, of total applicants, 50% were graduates, 40% postgraduates, and remaining 10% professional degree. Do it as I am saying. 2,000 into 50%. 1,000 went on graduates total. Directly press 40%. 800 went on postgraduates total. Directly press 10%. 200 write professionals total. Read one more time. Practically 2,000's 50%, 1,000. 2,000's 40%, 800, 2,000's 10%. Okay, do it again. 2,000 into 50%. What do you get? 1,000. 2,000 into 40%. 800. 2,000 into 10%. 200. And you can use that shortcut. Into press one time because 2,000 is common. That then you can do 50%, 40% and 10%. Any doubts on that? All are clear up till here? Now further. Among the graduates, now be attended. All of you, among the graduates. Means right now we are doing only this row. Everything will come in that row only. Okay? Among the graduates, 60% were males. How many graduates are there? 1,000. Among the graduates, 60% were males. Do 1,000 into 60%. Males, total right 600. Press minus equals to and cash you only minus. What do you get? 400. That are females. 1,000 minus 600, 400 are females. Any doubts in that? Raise your hand who is not clear. Further, once again. Among the graduates, 60% were males, and of them means of what? And of them means of what? Of males. Among the graduates, 60% were males, and of them means of males. 25% were married. Males we got 600. Out of this, 25% are married. Do 600 into 25%. 150. Married press minus equals to 450 unmarried. Raise your hand who did not understand this. Okay, 600 minus 150, 450 are unmarried. Further, 40% of female graduates were married. We got female 400. Do 400 into 40%. 160 married minus equals to 240 unmarried. Any confusion in this? As I said, with every one figure you will get at least 2. Now here you get more figures. Total can also be obtained. Try to obtain maximum figures, then only read the next information. Like, see here, everyone be attended here. Male married 150, female married 160. So can I say total married 150 plus 160, 310? And out of this, further, male unmarried 450, female unmarried 250, 450 plus 250, or 1000 minus 310 is also 690. That also can be done. 1000 minus 310, 690. Any doubts with this? Raise your hand. Is everyone clear up till here? Further. Among the postgraduates, one I am asking you, third one you will try on your own. Among the postgraduates, 60% were males. Got it? Among the postgraduates, 60% were males.
Four
400. Where will be that? Total of males. Satvik?
Sir, 480.
How did you get 400? Or if you do it 800 into 60%, do you get 480? They are males, so males total 480. Roderick, what else do we get? Roderick, what else do we get? With one figure, at least two figures you must get, otherwise you will not be able to finish the table. What else can you obtain? Yes, Manish. Not Manish, Roman. Rodriguez, you keep standing. Harmin? Rodriguez, what is the confusion? Were you attentive when I explained graduates? Where is it 50%? Here, be attentive, but at least you are answering this one. 480 ones we have written. Then 800 minus 480, 320 are females. Is everyone clear with this? Everyone do it 800? So now into 60%. What do you get? Minus equals to 320. That we will write in females. Any confusion? Rima. Among the postgraduates, 60% were males and 40% of them means of males were married. What amount and where will we write? 40% of them were married. You told me right now 40% of them means of males. So calculate the amount and tell me where will we write. You'll count 40% of which figure? No, Nisar. Rima, what are the males? 480. Then why will you count 40% of 600? 600. 600 is already done with graduates. Or if you do 480 into 40%, do you get 192? Yes. Minus equals to, do you get 288? Yes. Anyone having any doubt in this? 480 is 40% married, remaining unmarried. 480 minus 192, 288. Next, Rima. Among the postgraduate females, 50% were married. How will you count this? Among the postgraduate females, 50% were married. What are the postgraduate females? What are the number of postgraduate females? Rima, see here. This is postgraduate. This is females. What are the number of postgraduate females? 320. Then why are you doing 800? Among the postgraduate females, what is it in further? 50% are? 40. Among the postgraduate females, 50% are married. So 50% of which figure? Do that. Calculate in the calculator. Tell me. $160 married. All of you do minus equals to 160 unmarried. Did you understand it or not? And now, Ruchik, how will we get total? How will we get the totals? Tell me the figures. Yes, be attentive. Male married 192, do it. Plus female married 160. So is that 358 too?
Yes.
Now, how can you find this unmarried easier way? Shreyas? 800 minus 352, so that is 448. Anyone having any doubt in this? Do professionals on your own. It is exactly similar. Actually, again, there is a misprinting, as I said, but should it not 30% of females have professional degree? It should be 30% of professional degree are females. It should be vice versa sentence, but keep it as it is. You assume it that way only. 30% of professional degree are females. That way, okay? I'm doing it here and there. It is given that 30% of females at professional degree, vice versa, 30% of professional degree were female, you interpreted. 200 into 30% you get 60. But now it is not males, it is female. So 60 you write in female total. And minus equals to 140 you write in males total. Who all could get this right? Are you all clear with this? Further. And of them, now here and of them, here what does of them mean? Here of them means of females, because it is given 30% of females at professional degree and of them means of females, 60% are married. So females 60 into 60%, 36 married, remaining 60 minus 36, 24 unmarried. The number of married and unmarried males having professional degree were equal. So this 140 equal means you divide by 2. In males, the people having professional degree are equal. So males and females, 140 divided by 2, 77. 70 plus 36, 106. 70 plus 24, 94, or else 200 minus 106, 94. And these totals, 150, 342, 412, 458, 838, 808, 600, 1080, 1220, 160, 320, 356, 240, 400, 424, 780, 300, 600, 768, and 1232. Are you all clear with this portion, everyone? So, all of you able to understand the tabulations procedure? See your homework carefully from the board. What is it? And all of you wait. Let me first go. You create a lot of crowd inside. I'll leave the class after that only.